This is a Walrus Cup match, TNT run tournament between two great players. Of course, I'm talking about PappasKnivar. It's right in front of me. And Lifeww, aka Matame, so Papo. They've had many names. Alright, so Enovin, Tenaz are here. I see. What's up, guys?
Hello, hello.
Hey, Skal. Oh wow, Lifeww banning Downvault. We'll probably talk more about the psychology of these bans, but stream's still starting up, so maybe I'll wait a little for more people to roll in, but... And Pop is banning Hypergeo. These are very unorthodox bans.
Yeah. Two generally are the more popular maps. I can understand Downvolt from Life's point of view because he's a
Pappas is a menace.
more stronger as a defensive player than an offensive player, and
definitely
Downvolt
and
is
a slower
bit of a hub for cuts. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So this is Warmup, right?
Yeah, this is the warm-up.
Okay. So yeah, I think let's review the player strength. So I think, like you said, Lifeww is a very strong player in terms of defense and land control and kind of routing, and Pappas is definitely more aggressive and kind of like knows how to use his like double jumps and make like crazy jumps. Yeah, this is Warmup IP. And do you want to explain how that kind of reflects their bans?
Yeah, so well, as we said earlier, Downvolt is like a very cutting oriented, lots of intense cutting duels on that map, and generally like there's much less slow gameplay just because there's such little layers and such little blocks that it's very fast paced. Whereas like Hypergeo, which Pappas banned, that's a very slow paced and generally like decision making oriented map, and
Yeah,
Life's probably stronger in that department.
I would say he's stronger in that department. Yeah, like also in terms of depth, I would say that Hypergeo is probably one of the most deep. It's kind of weird to say it like that, but one of the most complex maps in terms of strategy, and you know that's what Life is really successful at. So yeah.
In this warm-up, we see Pappas going for an early cut.
Yeah. And caught Life off guard, but you know, they both drop anyway, since it was pretty early.
Interesting to see how this warm-up may foreshadow the match.
Yeah, I think it's kind of been, at least I've noticed, a curse generally that whoever wins the warm-up usually loses the match, but you know, maybe that's just, that's not probably, that's just superstition.
Yeah. Pseudoscience.
Yeah. And yeah, Life, the combination of Life's playstyle and also the map, Relic, is really forcing Pappas to play slower than usual. And even there, he went over for a cut, but it was just brief, and he's not really going to follow it up because he can't really hurt him, you know, that deeply. He just has to go back to B2Bing after.
Yeah.
Also, look at how much Top has.
Yeah, I think going up might be smart for Life at least.
Yeah, Life with a 1 double jump advantage.
Because I would say Life side's much better for going up.
Mm. Yeah, and Pappas is forced to go down.
Wasting another double jump.
Oh, maybe Pappas having a little nerves in this warm-up. But yeah, Life also choosing to go down. Oh, and he's going to go 2, which automatically equalizes it. And he's actually turned his back to the wall. And
Jesus.
yeah, now he's 1 DJ behind.
Maybe his plan was to go aggressive, but he never actually got a cutting door.
Well, it's still the warm-up, so we have a lot left, and wow. Both players having to use more than 6 double jumps, which should be standard to go from last to top. I think both use 7.
Life is a bigger corner, but on a slightly worse area of the map.
I'd say that's correct, but he also has this group of blocks on second,
yeah.
which is really going to help him to cross over if it does run out, so yeah.
Yeah, I think Pappas is probably going to drop first, but Life might want to drop early. It really depends on what he's thinking.
The stakes are just really on as both players slowly approach the end of the match. Oh, we're not quite there yet, but
yeah.
Pappa's going for a cross-layer cut. Oh, and Life having some trouble knowing where to go.
Yeah.
And
Pappas removed his access to that corner without using double jump, so Life kind of panicked. That was his plan, I think.
Great insight, yeah. Oh, and Life fell, which means Pappas takes the first match. Yeah, it really shows that the beginning of the match, especially in these tournament scenes or tournament matches where there's a lot of nerves and B, just so much complexity, it really goes to show that the beginning of the match really does not always, forecast the end of the match. Yeah.
And the first actual map of the match will be in Relic too. Both players are probably glad they got in some practice on a map this slow paced. Yeah, it's quite common you see an early game, it's like someone has a 3 DJ advantage and you're like, oh well, it's like a guaranteed win, but in reality, that one mistake and they could waste 2 DJs and it's basically even.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what happened there, I think. Pappas was on 8 and Life was on 10, and he dropped down and just wasn't prepared for the aggression that Pappas gave him, and he fell and wasted 2, yeah.
We've got Life still on first here, Pappas fallen to second early. There's one non on his layer, it's going to be a bit awkward for him to deal with.
And he is trying to deal with him. Going for some F5 cuts, it looks like. But this non is just evading Pappas. And I think we've seen more aggression between these two than we saw between all of Life and Pappas last match.
Yeah. I think Life's quite happy with that, so he's gonna make the first layer last as long as he can.
Yeah, exactly.
Pappas was looking up and then fell to third.
Oh, was he? This song sucks. I'm gonna skip it.
And Pappas is sprinting around the third layer. Potentially predicting some land control he can do on it later if it's more segmented. Yeah, if Life has good party on the second layer, he's gonna be able to make these blocks last a long time.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about the freezing problems there, I just had to configure the music. It's being a little bit buggy. And yeah, like you said earlier, Life is just really gonna do all that he can to try and, you know, stretch out his advantage.
See, if I was Pappas, I would play slow. Yeah, I think he's thinking that now.
Yeah. And I don't think Pappas is playing slow, actually. He seems to be not having regard for what's above him, basically. But then again, I do think what he has and what's on last combined should be able to outlast what Life has, because it does look like it's a lot, and it is a lot for the top and the second layer, but you just have to think about how much bigger and how much more blocks there are on, you know, third.
Yeah, I think there are slightly more on third right now than on fourth. Than on second, I mean. And like, Pappas has done really good land control. You see here, the corner on the opposite side of Life right now, it actually has way more blocks.
Yeah, so he went to tore it up and left this exit point for him so he could get back over to the block majority.
Yeah. So now, Pappas is going to wait here for Life to drop to try and get a cutoff.
Oh, sorry Mukus, I didn't see chat. I was too focused on the match, but welcome, thanks for coming to the stream.
See, as I predicted, Pappas goes for that cut. Doesn't get it off there.
Life, you know, jumps actually straight into him, but I guess just due to the time that it takes for blocks to break, neither fell.
Pappas is a very difficult, very difficult part to that corner. I think it's the triple neo, never mind. That's a bit unpractical.
I think he closed out that path too.
So he has a decision to stay here or go down. He's definitely going to go down. Yeah.
And interestingly, he immediately takes out this giant strip of land in the middle. That's kind of automatically divided this side of the map from this side of the map. And yeah, just like the last match, there's just going to be a lot of land control. A little bit of lag. But I would say, yeah, Life being defensive, but I'm not sure if it was for his own good, because look, I think he's given himself a smaller corner here.
Yeah, and you can see that all the blocks above are on Pappas' side.
True. Does he have a way in, though? Oh, he does.
I mean... Oh, there is a way in.
Yeah, it's going to be a while until he gets there. I don't think Papa realizes this, though. Welcome back, Enovan. So really, we're just...
Yeah, as a spectator, it's so easy to see paths in and out of corners, but as a player, it's much more difficult.
Very true. And actually, I thought he gave himself the worser bit of land, but actually I'm looking at it now and I think...
Pappas misses jump, wasted 2 double jump.
Yeah. I think that Life actually gave himself the bigger corner. And Papa's almost secluding himself in, except for this pretty stupid jump. Which is possible.
I mean, I think, like, Pappas is definitely going to go up before he does anything else.
Yeah. The risk of a jump is just not worth the reward of this corner, basically.
Yeah.
And I honestly think Life might be planning to make his double jump ascent over to this corner soon before Pappas can stop him. Oh, but Life actually finds the way into this corner, but misses a jump after doing so, and yeah.
Yeah. In Relic, you have to be relatively close to in proximity to the layer above you to 2DJ it, because it's a bit of a hard 2DJ.
True. And yeah, Life going over, but Pappas keeps him from the corner. And Life turns around over here, and I guess...
This gives Pappas a lot of blocks.
It does, but Pappas was actually DJ behind. Well, behind in DJs, but now actually Life is behind in DJs. And yeah,
Life is dropping the Pappas' area.
But Pappas comes right back with a double jump, and he's trying to cut him.
Good
any way
cut.
he can. Yeah.
Pappas is going up.
Yeah. Pressure's on Life
Heading
to
to this
make
corner in a
these
second.
jumps. And both players are on 2. Wow. And Pappas uses
Pappas misses a
one.
jump.
Oh, but
So does
Life
Life.
doesn't know where he's going. And oh my god.
Life has some blocks. Pappas in a much better position, but
yeah.
it's whether he can close it out.
A big thing in matches like these is commitment, because I think that's gonna be the end of Life. I think if we went back and looked earlier, I think Life was planning to double jump from here over to this section of blocks, and then he changed his mind last second and tried to fall to the blocks below him. But since he like pulled out and didn't have commitment to either, he ended up wasting a double jump. Also, yeah, that was an 8-minute game, by the way. An 8-minute game for Pappas to win. 2.
Yeah, it shows even if the game's that long and slow, you can get your opportunities to get cuts.
Yeah.
As Pappas showed there.
An Enovan offering that Pappas is gonna win this match.
So we head to Pacific, the second map.
And it's very common here to see...
Pappas is trying to cut
Yeah.
underneath Life, doesn't get it.
It's very common to see players to leave a lot of blocks on top and maybe both drop here, but it seems like they've only left
yeah, Life was
clearance.
clearing it.
Yeah, that probably won't be worth it to go to later in the match. Just considering the DJ economy of going to it.
You can see early here that bottom is already very segmented. So Life actually might have a slight advantage.
I'd say it's more than slight. I'd say he has a confident advantage. Especially because Pappas missed the transition layer and Life's gonna have it all to himself. So if he wants to be able to Hawkeye, Pappas, he can do that freely, especially looking through these gaps, or if he wants to, he can cross over to the other side just with some parkour. But yeah, we're just really waiting to see what happens.
This final, no one's giving Pappas some travel.
Yeah. And Pappas is already going up. Yeah.
And Life's just taking it slow off top. And honestly, Pappas is probably gonna run out of blocks on this transition layer before Life runs out of blocks.
Well, let's see what Pappas has access to, because I think, yeah, Life
Not much.
should have all of this, but Pappas only has
Yeah, exactly.
this. However, I'd say Pacific is one of those maps where it's really strongly not dependent on what happens in the very beginning, and really it's really easy to make a comeback if you're behind in double jumps. I think we saw Pool do that against Life on this very map in their match a while ago.
Because they're like like they're like patches of blocks, and they're reasonably sized patches, but they're all very separated. That your decision making can really get you a decent advantage in the late game. Your pathfinding.
Yeah, and Pappas is making really making every block count, especially with that pathfinding. And now he double jumped over here kind of to get on the same front as Life and maybe keep him away from this corner.
Life got a pretty evenly sized corner on the other side though.
Honestly, I mean, call me crazy, but I like Pappas' position more, even though he's behind 2 double jumps. Just because of the proximity of blocks that he has. I mean, Life has all of these, but he's going to have to use so much double jumps just to cross over to where the block majority is.
Yeah, I think he's transitioning.
And yeah, Pappas really made the right decision over here when he...
The long term.
Yeah, when he kept Life from basically this side of the map. And yeah,
and you can see like Pappas is cutting off this option.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, and just like that, the game is practically equalized. Oh my god, I missed it, but Pappas went around to to freaking cut Life up in there. That was crazy.
He jumped around the pole and then double jumped and then made it.
Yeah, and he does it again.
That is Life to headbutt.
Yeah.
So much offensive pressure by Pappas. Life doesn't know what to do.
That's freaking amazing aggressive play on behalf of Pappas. Really well done by Pappas there. That's the type of aggression that I like to see.
Pappas is a very skilled cutter.
People are gonna go. He kind of knew that Life was gonna go to these blocks, so he double jumped to there and tore it up before Life could, and that's just really caught him off guard. This is banned.
Oh, oops. So unusual vibe feel. And the thing about like someone as aggressive as Pappas is that like he'll reduce Life's confidence and he'll end up making little slips that aren't even like related to the cut, like the headbutt he did earlier.
Yeah, I think Pappas says he has to take a bathroom break, so.
Right. More delay.
Yeah, quick intermission, 2 minutes. So, yeah, something that I was thinking about is that this game seems oddly similar to Pappas versus Lena Golovach, where Pappas took the first 2 points, and just with his aggression and also with his really good pathfinding and slow play especially against another slow player, he ended up taking the other 2 points and freaking 4-0'd Lena. I wonder if that's gonna happen here again. I mean, I have to say the matches have been pretty close in terms of play, skill, and double jumps on behalf of both players, but if Life is not careful, he could suffer the same fate as Lena. And Pappas is back. So, yeah.
Alright, we continue. Oh, I can't use the NPC because Pipey's sitting on my head in the lobby.
We have stream snipers. Oh, and Mars.
Mars.
Jeez, we're just getting a lot of maps. I'd say besides Pacific, all of these maps have forced the players to play slowly. Well, I guess the only other map besides that was Relic.
Yeah,
but
Relic.
We're just seeing a lot of slow play and maps that encourage that.
Yeah, I think Life will be happy with this.
Life changed to a Diablo skin.
Mid-match.
Yeah.
interesting to see if the change of skin will allow him to beat Pappas like Diablo did in the Champions bracket.
Yeah, maybe a little mental intimidation too.
Yeah.
Getting Pappas scared, causing a little trauma from his match versus Diablo.
I must say, there looks to be lots of blocks on the second layer, and not many on the third layer right now. Actually, there's like one half of the third layer is like empty, and the other half has got blocks.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how the players play this, yeah. And it looks like Life has made the cross
Pappas
over to
path
the
there,
other
yeah.
layer, but Pappas
makes
paths
the
in
path.
too with some good parkour.
Pappas drops early. And there's still this one on. Oh, he fell.
So yeah, Life is gonna fall next, and it's gonna be a... Jeez, this is a really sliced up arena for Mars especially. Often what you see on Mars is just really long B2B wars, but I think we're gonna see a bit faster game. A bit of a faster game.
Yeah, and there's the classic conundrum of second last layer of Mars is, do you go up or stay down? And here, it's definitely looking iffy.
Yeah, it's as gray as ever. Well, let's look at last.
I think Life should go up.
I think...
Because Pappas has wasted double jump too, so Life is... Like, if he just goes up, he can even go back down and not be at a disadvantage.
Yeah, he's technically 2 double jumps ahead.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Yeah, Pappas is utilizing his double jumps, getting Life and Pappas are getting close to one another. And yeah, Life
is
not
Pappas
going
gonna go up or go down?
Yeah.
Pappas could go down with that corner, but I think he's looking up. Nope, never mind.
Oh, but he goes down. Yeah, he probably sees that Life doesn't have a lot on the top. Admittedly, he does have this.
Life
kind of
could drop
part
down
of
and cut
first.
Pappas. I mean, he's trying to look for Hawkeye, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, but he wastes 2. And
I think
Yeah.
while looking around, he kind of failed his parkour. And now it's looking very even here, actually.
I'd say it's actually looking to be in Pappas' favor.
It really depends
Actually-
on how well Life can path around these top layers.
Yeah, and how immediate Pappas' actions are in terms of crossing layers. Or, ascending layers.
Yeah, Pappas
really
has
just-
pretty limited movement options after this corner ends.
Yeah, Life is just right here. He's just trying his hardest to outlast Pappas, and I think he's going to be able to.
Again,
But
this top layer of Mars is a bit tricky with the head hitters.
And will Pappas find the path up? Yeah, he finds a path up, but Life is actually playing the aggression here, trying to catch him off guard as he uses all those double jumps to come up, but I think Life is
Pappas
the
is
one...
up too.
Yeah. I think Life is the one catching himself off guard, as he doesn't really know where he's going after, and... Oh, he fails again, and Pappas is taking it 3-0. I have Simple Crafts, texture pack, and I've been...
We head back to Relic. Again, the late game was looking so even, but Pappas just made some good aggressive play and then took advantage of the theme of this match.
I was hoping to see some Imperial Tower, not gonna lie. Just because it's such a fast and dynamic map. But yeah, we're just seeing slow map after slow map.
Relic is definitely a game of the mind rather than a game of the fingers.
Yeah, I have to say, Pappas has really come out of his shell though, and so has Life. I mean, just in terms of aggression, they've both been cutting. You know, maybe the adrenaline's pumping a little more, and they're just feeling more risky. You know, going from a place like that.
And unlike the earlier Relic game, Pappas up first. Oh, it falls. I think I cursed him by saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not looking like it's going to be 8 minutes, just based on the amount of blocks.
Yeah, top is not nearly as populated as it was on that one match, and yeah, both players are already on third. And Pappas is crossing over to Life's section of the match, but I think he's in Life's hands, but oh wow, Life retreats himself to a corner. I'm not sure if that was the play. I'm pretty sure what he could have done is played aggression up here and then gotten out with some tricky parkour, but I think either way they would have both fallen to last, since it's so.
Oh, they're both in this corner.
Yeah,
Pappas
Life is just letting Pappas run over him, but yeah, but goes in too quickly and Life is able to get up, but Life falls victim to his cuts. Oh, Atorasu Frey moves here. Maybe you should.
Oh, he has 1400 wins, I didn't even know.
Yeah, they're not bad. Life is rejecting this corner.
This does seem like a...
Pappas, however, is on third. Yeah, I guess since there's so little movement options on the bottom layer that it's really hard to kind of have an idea of where to go, and going up top where you can just drop down to where you want to be is the best option there.
Yeah, double jumps even, except Pappas has a 2-layer advantage.
Does he have
Very
a block?
favourable position for this map.
Yeah. And if he wants to, if he's ballsy enough, I think he should be able to
He heads up.
path into this corner.
He heads the first, where all the blocks are.
Yeah. Yeah. First, also a great option that I neglected. Oh. Jeez, it's looking to be 4-0 for Pappas. He's really...
Yeah. Unless he messes up his B2B, it's looking to be very, very solid position.
Yeah. I think Pappas's showing that he is not frightened by nerves. But he falls and he goes to this corner, which I think was a good play by him. But Life also falls, and actually there's a lot of blocks below him, and Pappas does not have a lot of movement options, and he wastes one. I think there could be a comeback for Life here. He's still on 2, doesn't use a double jump to go down.
Yeah, Pappas does not have any clear good decision.
Yeah.
Potentially up, but that's not even that many.
Life, however, used both of his. Oh, but Pappas is on
Both
0?
on 0 double jumps.
Oh my gosh. It's coming
Life
down to
has
the
3
wire.
blocks.
Oh, but Pappas. Oh, Life, hold! Life, hold! Oh! And Life holds it out, and while Papa falls, panicking the last second, and Life just... Oh, holds on to this win on these, last... He only had 3 blocks left. I really think Pappas could have won that if he didn't panic there. And
That was
down ball...
very clutch decision making.
Which is banned. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Pappas to win that would have probably needed to travel towards Life, actually.
It's banned.
Oh, I forgot the ban again.
Map selection is just mocking us. Yeah, Life prevails. Life over death.
That scared the life out of me.
Shut up.
Alright.
Okay, but Imperial Tower. This is a map with a lot of strategy and a lot of life or death situations. Anyone? Okay, anyways. Yeah.
Honestly, if this guy plays, I may skip.
Yeah. Well, I think play it out. We'll see how much he interferes with the players, and I think. Oh, okay, he's dead.
Alright.
Yeah, I think Pappas. I missed it, but Pappas cut Life to second there, as they were both dropping from, or cuts him to fourth as they were both running to third from second. He cut him off and he fell. Yeah, and Life is on last.
Last is not looking to have many blocks.
Yeah, it's really looking to be favorable for Pappas here.
Oh, it's Gelato 2 guy, bro.
Oh, not this guy. Okay. Here's the pathfinding of a toddler though, so it's okay.
Yeah.
He's just doing his own thing. Okay. Meanwhile, yeah, Life is just taking it slowly, making every block count. He has to against Pappas, because he probably prevails so much on these kind of matches, and Pappas coming with his trademark aggression.
Oh, Life gets the benefit of it though.
Yeah, definitely winning that exchange, and I'm gonna say he's technically equal to Pappas now in terms of double jumps, and he's gonna be the first one moving to first if he chooses to go to, which does have a lot of blocks, I would just like to point out, but so
yeah, Life could either go down to that corner or go up to this corner. There's two very good decisions.
Yeah, but
I think he went up because Papa decided to go up.
I'm not tripping or did he go up in one? But yeah, I think even if he was on 6, should still be the better position, because he only has this corner and it's gonna last him, but he just does not have a lot of movement options after. Oh, but Life is...
He tried to fall into this corner and he just missed, and then he wasted 3.
Yeah, jeez.
He 1D'd again.
Okay, well.
That's hyper-gel distance.
That's jokes, yeah. Oh my gosh, Life is just messing up, and yeah, Papa's, I think knew to get away from that corner quickly so he could take out these blocks under Life, and yeah, he's just taking away the blocks under Life, waiting for him to fall. Preying on his downfall, literally.
Downfall.
Preying on his downfall?
Yeah.
Oh. I gotta say some good...
Papas needs to traverse the map.
Yeah. He has more DJs, but he just does not have a lot of blocks. And honestly...
It's looking better for Lifeww, I think.
Yeah. Papas had the ball in his court, but I think Life coming over to this quarter was just a great decision, and he might be able to close out the match with it. And yeah, look at that. I think
it's only gonna be close. Actually, Papas makes this corner, cuts off Life.
But Life doesn't know where to go, and Papas uses his one double jump. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Jeez, and it's 4-1. Yeah, Papas is just running all over Life.
Templar.
That's really sad, because I think that could have been a decisive win for Life, but I think He just got screwed over by his bad parkour there.
Zotic.
Or his mistakes. I don't want to say his mistakes, because his parkour is really good. And Templar. And yeah, Templar, this is one of the most imbalanced maps. Speaking of imbalances, Pappas is on second and Life just freaking fell to fourth.
Jesus. And the corners on first and second are looking good. And third.
It's first to 5, by the way, Scally, so Pappas didn't win yet. Yeah. It's not over for Life yet. Hold on. Let's get some suspenseful music.
Yeah, Pappas actually doesn't have... Pappas, I think, fell on accident.
Yeah, Pappas falling on accident, and the situation's actually going to be equalized, which means that Life has a chance. It was looking really bad for him, but yeah, I think both players are going to be on this fourth layer, unless Pappas chooses to go up or cross over, which actually might be a good decision.
Yeah, going up is lots of blocks, and he can cross without wasting DJs. Or he could go down and play aggressive. He goes up.
Yeah, and Life is just going to take his sweet time on last.
Yeah, I don't think Life minds this B2B war. And I guess Life has a decision to go up and chase him or go down and try and make it a very long B2B war.
I'd say Life's best play here is to cross over to the other side of the map and only use 2 and kind of enjoy all the benefits that this side of the map has to offer. But I gotta say, this corner for Pappas is just looking super overwhelming. And we're waiting to see what Life
Life's
does.
looking to go up. I think
he's going up and not doing what he wants to, but I think he's gonna have to play aggressive here. Oh, but he retreats himself to a corner, makes that jump, and freaking out Pappas, but Pappas handles it well. Oh, Life crossing over to the other side of the map, which I think
Pappas
was going to be a good play for him. I have to say, it was really scary looking for Life, but I have to say, Lifeww is looking well. Looking to be in a well position. But you have to consider that,
I mean,
how much blocks Last has. Can we reach a 10-minute game by in the next episode of TNT Run Horrors Cup Championships? Skulls, I don't know if you were here, but there was actually an 8-minute game on Relic earlier. And honestly, it could have been 10 minutes if there were less nons.
yeah, I think Pappas is going to fall to last.
Yeah. Pappas is going to fall to last, and it's actually looking to be better for Life, and Life... Oh my god,
Life's
crossing over,
to try and cut him, messes it up.
And he's wasting. He's 3 DJs behind. He has to come up with something here. How's he gonna do it?
He crosses back.
Crosses to where the blocks are. Papa's
He's
5
on
DJs
0, he's
ahead.
down 5 DJs.
Yeah. It's
He's
not
very
looking
good
good
for Life.
It's gonna take a miracle. I think it was the best thing he could have done, but the rest of the game, I think, just didn't look good.
Yeah, the gambit didn't pay off.
This might be it for the Chilean. He's really using every block he has, but...
And Pappas wins.
That is all she wrote. Wow.
5-1.
5-1. What an impressive score by Pappas. Really going to prove that. GG's in the chat, by the way. Really going to prove that I would say that Pappas was kind of a very average player for a while, and then out of nowhere he got it super good, and it really shows that it's kind of never too late to start improving, and you can improve so quickly, and basically, yeah. But GG's, well played by both players. That was an insane match, and Pappas really brought his A game. I think he caught Life off guard with his aggression, and also his slow play too, because Pappas is not generally. I would not think of him as a slow player, but really he did prove himself, prove his ability to play slowly there.
Showed lots of adaptability with his skills.
Exactly. Well said.
GG.
All right.
Thanks everyone for watching.
GG. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching.